Hello, everyone. I know all over the country, especially with the deaf community, they have been talking about this lady named Andrea Hall. She is the fire captain in South Fulton County, Georgia. During the presidential inauguration, the whole world watched and was captivated as we witnessed Captain Hall signing and saying the Pledge of Allegiance at the same time. If you missed it, don't worry. We have the video that you can watch here.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wow, it is such an honor to have the opportunity to talk with you, Captain Hall. Welcome.
Thank you.
I know that your schedule is so busy right now, so I really thank you for taking the time to speak to us today. So I'm curious, how did you get picked? Did you have to audition? Did the committee pick you? How did you end up landing this?
Well, I am the president of our local chapter of the International Association of Firefighters, Local 3920, and the general president, along with the Biden inaugural committee, reached out to me and asked if I would like to participate on behalf of the firefighters. And I said, yes, absolutely.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. So I know being selected, going and standing basically in front of the whole world with the president and the vice president nearby, how did that moment feel?
Well, prior to that moment, I was very comfortable. I was excited. But the moment that Lady Gaga left the stage, I got really nervous. So I was very nervous, but excited, and just wanted to make sure that I made you guys proud, made my family and friends proud.
Yes. Wow. I'm sure I can speak for most people when I say we definitely were proud. One question that the deaf community has to know is, how do you know ASL? Are you involved with the deaf community, deaf family members?
Well, I am CODA. I have a father who was deaf. And so I've never taken a sign language class formally. So all of the sign language I learned at home. So I might not be as skilled as some other signers. However, I spoke that. That was one of my languages that we spoke in our home.
I just want to let you know, your signs were beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
There's no need for you to doubt. It was amazing. It was really a heart-touching moment.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course, of course. All over the U.S., your parents, family, the deaf community, especially the Black deaf community, is so proud of you.
Oh,
and I want you to know that.
Oh, thank you so much.
So your recent experience was historic. I mean, it was really historic. So what message do you want to share with people?
Well, one of the things that's really important to me, and the reason why I chose to do the pledge and sign as well, is because I do have family members and friends who are deaf and hearing impaired. And it was just very important for me to make sure that they were included in that moment with me, because they've always been very supportive, and I wanted them to know from my heart to theirs that they are just as much a part of this new united America as anyone else.
Wow. I agree 100%. You know, sometimes we really have to cherish what we learn as we grow up. And so, you know, you learning signs, signing with your dad. Can you tell me more about your dad?
Well, my dad was not born deaf. He had a childhood illness that rendered him deaf. But he ended up going to the Georgia School of the Deaf when he was 6 years old. And of course, he learned sign early. But you know, back in those days, there were two sign languages. There was one for whites and there was one for blacks. And so the language that he learned was for blacks, which is also the language that I learned. So as I got older, I had to learn ASL. I had to learn a different version of sign language. And that's what's so beautiful about the deaf community. They have the same sort of diversity in that community that we have everywhere else. It's just a microcosm of diversity.
Yes, yes. I couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better myself. That's part of inclusion, equality, everything, culture, life experiences, all these different perspectives, something that people can, you know, I respect you, you respect me. We love and cherish each other, you know? Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree.
Right. So the same
Captain
challenges.
Hall.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was saying the same challenges that we have in the hearing community are in the deaf community. We talk about inclusion and being respectful. We have to do that in the deaf community as well. Our black deaf and white deaf and Asian deaf, we need to be respectful of them as well, and be inclusive and respect the diversity of our hearing impaired community.
I agree. And you know, we go through life every day and we forget to really take a moment and notice the similarities that we have. We have different situations and different experiences and different journeys that we face. You know, different races, different sexual orientations. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But we can still have that partnership, that, you know, that community, and that's so important.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Oof. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna cry, but that's okay. Yeah. That day when I saw you, oh, it was truly, truly heartfelt. When you signed the pledge, at that moment, I was like, yes, yes, we're showing the importance of access,
Yes.
unity, a community. And it was truly inspiring. And the whole world was able to witness that. And now we have to keep that in mind.
Yes.
That was perfect. That was amazing.
Thank you.
And that was the perfect example of America and reflection, the reflection of inclusion, accessibility for all people. So thank you so much for what you did.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the love, the overwhelming love, expression of love and appreciation that has been shown me from the deaf community. I appreciate it. I love you.
Oh, and we love you back. I think that's the best way to end this. It's lots of love and so much appreciation.
Lots of love.
Thank you.
Lots of love.
Yes, yes. Thank you.